This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by nhliberty.org. Well, I'm standing here with Linda from Okinawa, or maybe I should call you Linda from New Hampshire, because I guess you live in both places. But you're a very active person on ronpaulforums.com, and I just wanted to get your take on what you know more about what's going on with the Ron Paul campaign than I do by far. And I guess you said there's been a heck of a lot of activity over the last couple of days surrounding speculation that he's going to announce for president this year. Tell me a little bit about what you know, what's going on.
Right. Well, a couple of days things really picked up when one of the main bloggers there said that he had it from inside sources that Ron Paul was definitely going to announce that he was running for president. So everybody immediately picked up on that theme. There's been a whole lot of activity on Ron Paul forums about that possibility, brainstorming what to do on the ground and everything, what to do in lieu of the blimp, like get radio stations where all the primaries and caucuses are and start broadcasting. They even went so far as to brainstorm possibly they should have all the free staters move to Iowa and get residency there so they can go into the caucus and have him win there.
Well, a lot of Iowa folks probably did come here when he was running here.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, to me, when I've been thinking about this, it struck me as being one of those things where if he doesn't run, then the options have not been kept open. For him to go ahead and move forward with a run at least keeps the options open. If a better candidate comes along, that's fine. But I don't see any such candidate yet, so he's got to keep his options open, and I really hope that this is not just a rumor. I hope that it's true. I hope that he's really going to do it, because I think it will be good for liberty overall.
Right. And of course, you brought it up previously about maybe they were trying to force his hand, make it look too good. They're already talking about $20 million money bombs, and I know they have one for Rand Paul this weekend, but they're trying to set one up probably for December. And looking at maybe $20 million. So everybody's gearing up for it. There's a whole lot of talk going on there, or a whole lot of brainstorming. It's a lot of fun to read, and of course there's other people saying, nah, it's not going to happen. But I feel like even if he makes a really good showing, and even if he doesn't get the nomination, it will be if he forces the GOP's hand enough with that, we might end up with, Ron Paul, Secretary of the Treasury, which is sort of like, only Nixon can go to China.
Oh, yeah.
That would be bad. You could see, I don't even want to think about poor Ben Bernanke.
Well, sometimes I think, too, America sometimes is at its best. It never really has a good government. But when there is a very vocal, well-enunciated, well-publicized opposition, that's when America's at its best. So, it may be that that's what we get out of the next Ron Paul candidacy. So I think we have a better America now than we would have if there had been no 2008 Ron Paul candidacy.
Right. And the other thing, of course, is how far we've come. I mean, I'm wearing my Peter Schiff shirt. And who'd think 2 years ago that, somebody like Schiff, that libertarian, or, with that sort of background, would get 23% of the Republican vote without any media exposure other than YouTube.
And then Rand Paul winning,
Right. So I could see, very easily that, that the candidacy would, if Ron Paul, even if he didn't get the nomination, if he makes that good a showing, they're going to have to give him something.
Right.
Whether it's Treasury or taking Barney Frank's place, or there's all different things you can think of. But I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Well, and also out there are crazies like me, Ron Paul fanatics who are saying, "Please run, Dr. No." That's really all I have to say. And I've been saying it for a couple years now. So, all right. Well, I will sign off now. It's RidleyReport guy signing off, and of course brought to you by the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. You know those folks, the ones that you go to the State House and you swing your fist and you say, "Arr." Well, the noise isn't going to hurt anybody, but the swinging of the fist, you're going to hit somebody from the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance, because they're all over the place. State House, fighting for your freedom. NHLiberty.org. Can I hit you, Linda?
You want me to sing it?
No,
NHLiberty.org.